Boom. All right. All right. All right. All right. What's up, everyone? What's up, everyone? Welcome back again to the Vertical Weekly EMAs, the place where we take you guys through all the latest updates of what is happening behind the scene. And of course, the place where you can ask questions directly to the team. And guys, this week we have an amazing EMA for you guys prepared because, as promised last week, we would have our COO Frizo come in and give you guys a full in-depth presentation and walkthrough of how our payment system was going to work. But unfortunately, he was sick, but luckily he's feeling frisky and well again. That's what we call him, the Friskalizer. Well, that's another reason. But so, guys, just like we promised last week, Frizo is here today to take you guys through the whole credit system. We got some other cool stuff also that we want to give you guys a little bit more insight in towards. But we think that the payment system that we're introducing is so huge that we need to uh, make one EMA completely about it because guys, it's a very special step, right? You have to imagine that only about 5% of all projects, like legitimate, if we remove all the shit projects that launches, actually manage to get to the stage of actual recurring revenue generation from their products that they are building within the Web3 space. So we started 7 months with a vision. We had ideas. We were building teams. And we kept pushing no matter what the market conditions was because we had a vision of building products that brought value to our users and that were able to become product market fit so we could also turn a revenue, and with that revenue, let our token economy that we've set up, of course, benefit from the success of that platform. And that is the massive part about it, is because the payment system that we have set up through the new token utilities that we launched, I don't know, like 1.5 months ago, we have connected the success of the platform to the success of our token economy. So the better we do, the more we grow, the higher our revenue becomes through the platform. You know, the faster we can scale up our token economy and the more our community will benefit who participates. So, that was my introduction for it, but I'm not going to stall you guys too much longer. I'm going to give you guys the big brain behind it. He's going to give you a full-fledged presentation. I say, Friso, take it over and show them what we got. Friso, you are still muted.
Hi, hello everyone. I hope you can hear me now. Mark, can you confirm?
Yes,
Perfect.
sir.
Dear community, welcome back in the AMA. Very excited to talk to you again today. Today is something special actually because it's something that we've been working on, that we've had some legal barriers for, but finally we are ready to introduce it to you, which is the vertical payment system. And as you know, like at Vertical, we believe in making things easy, and we want to make sure that paying for compute power is as easy basically as streaming a movie. And that's why every text prompt, every image prompt, any video that you will generate, every model that you will fine tune on the Vertical Stream or the Vertical Studio has one very transparent and simple fuel, which is basically our platform credits. And what one platform credit always will equal $1 cent. So a platform credit is basically pegged to the dollar, right? And we all know that model switching nowadays is becoming more and more popular. We cannot just rely on simple single models, but every model has a different dollar price, correct? And that's why we thought that it would be easiest for everyone if there would be one currency for everything. So you can ask a GPT style kind of chat, or indeed like generate a VO3 cinema ready video, all by paying through the same basically platform credits that we have invented. So I'm going to share my screen, and Mark, maybe you can actually confirm to me if that is visible. Um, you should be seeing it right now. I can't hear you, Mark.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah, 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 yeah. We're seeing it. I'm gonna give this one the spotlight.
Awesome. So, as you might have noticed on our new website, we already introduced here a pricing page. And on the pricing page, obviously, you already see the credit packs that we offer. But I want to jump into right away our login sign up. So we're going to do a walkthrough on how to buy a subscription or how to buy basically credit packs with credits. And I will try to explain everything along the way. So we're here in our production environment as we will go live a little bit later this week, where I will just log in to my vertical account. And once I'm logged in, I can already see here in the top, we've added some new features. First of all, I can see my credit balance. Second of all, I can connect a wallet. So when I now go to the subscription page, here we see the subscription offers that we have. And I wanted to walk you through right now, right away, just so that you all have an understanding of why we've chosen these different pricings. So there's three plans. There's a basic plan, a premium plan, and a pro plan, and all come with each with their own perks. And also specifically because we want to democratize AI creation, but also the usage of AI, we are introducing an innovative pay-as-you-go subscription. I will get back to that a little bit later. Within the basic plan, you basically get for $9.99 if you pay a monthly recurring subscription, you will pay $9.99, which will give you 999 credits per month. In each subscription, there's a free daily reload. It's basically a bonus that we're giving to you if you're a subscriber. Whenever you're in a higher tiered plan, you'll get a larger daily reload. But in the basic plan, you will get a free credit every day. In the premium plan, you actually get 5 credits per day extra. And in the pro plan, you'll get 20 credits a day. These things will obviously rack up throughout the months. So in the basic plan, you'll get access to the text and the image corner. And as you know, we currently have about 20 of those text models live and about 10 image models. And together, these 909 credits will basically give you about 500 Flix images per month. In the premium plan, we'll also give you access to our video corner. And with the 2,000 credits that you receive for this price per month, you will be able to generate about 40 videos with the video model, such as Kling. In the Pro plan, you gain access to the text, the image, and the video corner. However, in the Pro plan, you also get access to very premium video models that are actually very hard to reach at this moment anywhere else. So, for example, Veo 3, whereby you can generate cinematic audio and video content, will basically be only available in the Pro plan. So then we come down to the payment systems. So there is a monthly, obviously, way to buy our subscription, whereby you will pay actually the full amount. But if you go for a yearly subscription, you basically will get 1 month free. So you're paying for 11/12 of the total subscription price. However, if you want to pay in VertAI, and this is the pro tip that we're obviously giving, you'll get an extra 15% off, regardless of what you buy at Vertical Studio. So I would always want to incline everyone to pay with VertAI. It's basically the cheapest option out there. But right now, let's have a look at the pay-as-you-go. So if you switch the toggle here at the top, you obviously see the prices change. But by far, the cheapest price, you go from $19.99 to $15.58 or $7.78 for the basic plan, which I think is a really, really good deal. In the pay-as-you-go, we wanted to give everybody the flexibility of only paying for what you need. So the perks of pay-as-you-go are basically the same as the premium plan, as you will get access to all the premium models or the models that are included in the premium plan, but you will not get any daily reload credits. You are basically getting an improved flexibility in pay-as-you-go. However, you will slightly pay a little bit more as a cost per credit. The credits are available for 12 months, so for 365 days. Whereas obviously in the other subscription plans, your credits will refresh every month. So there's some benefits out there, but at a slightly higher cost. So let's now start with checking how we can actually purchase a subscription plan or a credit pack. And I want to start with a credit pack. So let's say I want to buy 1,000 credits, which should give me, approximately 500 Flux images, and I want to pay with VertAI. So I can now click the Pay with VertAI button. I'm going to make my screen a little bit smaller so you can also see the pop-ups from my wallet. I hope this is still okay. But here you can already see it as selected and basically pulled the price from a pricing oracle, and it fixed the price for the 1,000 credits, but basically expressed in VertAI. Now I can connect my wallet. I can do that in my account settings, but just for this demo, I'll show you here. So I'll connect my Phantom wallet, which will ask if this is indeed my wallet and if I can verify that. So when I link my wallet, a pop-up comes up, as we are all familiar with. I'll put my password in and confirm this is indeed my wallet. Now I have actually added my wallet. I can now buy the package. So again, I will click buy the package. I will consent to the purchase and click continue. Again, a pop-up will come up right here. We've built a custom integration for VertiAI payments, which I think is absolutely dope. I can click confirm. And as you will see, this payment will go through in no time. Give it 1 or 2 seconds. Now it's going to ask me to confirm one more time. And we should be good to go. I hope this now worked. Let me try this one more time. Confirm. I think I clicked the button on my other screen. Oh, yeah, wait. I know what's happening. Sorry, I did click a button. Oh, there we go. We actually now bought 2 separate credit packs. Yeah, so I confirmed the payment twice. I did accidentally click another button whereby I had to do it twice. But now, as you can see, actually my credits has been filled with 1,000 credits. Oh, I didn't purchase it twice. I purchased it once. It has been added 1,000 credits to my balance, which was already 497. And there we go. Payments with VertAI as easy as 1, 2, 3. Now, there could be a case where you do not have enough VertAI in your wallet and you actually want to buy some extra VertAI. In the button here, you can click for token page information, but also buy VertAI now. This will redirect you to Uniswap, where you can again log in with your wallet and obviously buy VertAI right from there, which will then be added to your wallet and then you can pay. But obviously, we're also here for Web2 users. And that's why I also want to show that we can actually pay the same credits just with a checkout from Stripe. So right here, I can basically just add my email address, click add a card payment. I will add my card as I am used to. I consent again, and I will click on pay. So I can choose my currency here. I can choose to pay in euros. I can choose to pay in dollars. We're super flexible like that. And there we go. Payment went through. Purchase is successful. And the credits, again, are added to my balance. So that is basically how you can buy a subscription at Vertical AI, either using VertAI or card payments. Now I want to show you something new in the stream. So let's say now I want to consume these credits, right? And like I mentioned, each model has a different price. But I want to see those credits deduct whenever I use an AI model. So right now I would ask it a question. Tell me something about giraffes. And what we will see happening in real time is that our credit balance, so it will answer my question very quickly. And my credit balance will, after it's finished answering, will go down by the amount of credits that it has spent. There's a new button also on top of the prompt, so which we find here in usage, where we can actually see the response time of the model, but also the amount of credits that this prompt has cost us. Basically, we can see that the credit has been deducted. So we went from 2,497 to 96. And this prompt has cost me exactly 1 credit, so $1. I can do the same for image, etc. But that's not, I think it should be clear for now. Lastly, I can obviously upgrade to a plan. I can use again VertAI or just bank payments. This will work similarly as I've just shown with the pay-as-you-go credits. Lastly, there is a way. So if we go to the account settings right now in your account, you will see that there is some new information on the right. So here is profile, linked wallets, and billing. So if we go to the billing section, you can see that actually we've just done 2 transactions. So all the transaction and the transaction information will all be visible in your billing page, where you also find a receipt for if it's anything corporate. And over here at linked wallets, we can actually add up to 5 wallets, which means that even if you have wallets dispersed or VertAI dispersed over multiple wallets, you can basically add them all in here. You can also disconnect them, of course, but you can use these wallets to make payments, but also to basically do staking. So in your account section, in profile, there's a linked wallet and a billing section added right now. So this is it for now. All the usage can be tracked per prompt. Um, there is actually a final, maybe little bonus that I will give you is that if people create a new account, we will be giving them a free trial. The free trial will last for 7 days, whereby everybody will actually get 70 credits by method of signing up. And after people have signed up, either if they've spent the 70 credits or if the week has passed, whichever happens first, then the free trial will end and people will have to pay for their next generations. I'm going to ask everyone if there's any questions so far. Then I'll quickly show where you can find an FAQ. So for any other questions you might have surrounding our credit system, and if there's no further calls, then I will give it back to Mark.
Yes, yes, yes. All right. So let me check. Up until now, there aren't any questions yet. I think these were pretty straightforward. Um, um, Pretty straightforward explanation of how the process walks through, right? We wanted to make sure that the click flow in this was as easy as possible, especially for the Vert AI payments, because we want to onboard as much people through that, and we want to create the least resistance in those spots, and therefore we have these direct links between Uniswap, funding your wallets, and then PUTs in a few buttons. You're already buying credits on our platform. So I think you explained it perfectly. So for me, you can continue where you just left.
Cool. And just for everyone's information, the credit card information that was shown on the live stream it was a fake card. So don't worry about copying it. You can give it your try. But the card was not an actual credit card. At least like the transaction was real, but the card details not. But please give it a try. So yeah, the FAQ, let me just quickly jump in. So basically on our website, as everybody will know, all the way in the bottom, there is a FAQ redirect where there's also a specific topic for pricing. We will add this to the vertical subscription page in the bottom. So any questions that you might have will be visible and visible here below. But by all means, I think everybody's in our Telegram group. If there's anything that's bugging you, there's a customer support right here as well. So if you, for example, want to change subscriptions and do not know how this works, it's all possible and within the ecosystem. But if you need any support, feel free to reach out. You will speak directly to one of the team members. Um, and without further ado, I think this was everything from my end, Mark. Thank you so much for the time. We moeten even terug naar het scherm. Je bent gemute.
Oh, yeah. So, guys, a lot of thinking, a lot of energy was channeled into this by Friso, also by Lawrence, but obviously also by our tech team. Oh, who the fuck is this?
There you go.
And but also through our tech team making sure that all the the credit bookkeeping behind the scene is done correctly. But the beautiful thing about this is, guys, as I said, we're going to start generating revenue, and that part of that revenue is going to be flowing back into the token economy, and this is massive. You've seen what we've been able to do in the last 5 months with the stream as a product live. Soon also we'll have the studio live, and then the cloud also available for our studio users. Both of these products, we're going to be doing massive user acquisition marketing. And this is the most bullish thing we can do, right? Acquire as much users, as much paying users, and incentivizing them every month again to participate in our token economy. This is what we're putting on. And as most of you guys know, our target for this year is to have 100,000 registered users before the end of 2025. And we are well on our way. I just checked yesterday, we have officially broken the 30,000 registered users mark. So, guys, we are putting our utmost best. The best thing that we can do moving forward is acquiring those paying users. So, I think that for everyone here is now wondering, all right, payment system, I've been waiting for it, but when is this going to be available on the platform? Well, guys, I can tell you now with 100% certainty that this Monday, in only 5 days, we will be activating our payment system. So, starting from next week, Monday, Vertical is going to be generating revenue and flowing back value into our token economy. Super excited, guys. So set your calendars, keep watch of our socials, because next week, Monday, in only 5 days, we are going to be building up towards our launch. I want to add something to this, and that is that everyone who signed up who signed up an account on our platform, just registered one and did some prompts on the platform, will be offered a special offer at the moment that we launch. This will only be offered to the people that have already have an account. But Frizo, maybe you want to tell a little bit also about that
Yeah.
campaign that we have running.
Sure. Like I think Mark, it's something that we have obviously discussed in depth, us three, with the rest of the team, is that we are so incredibly proud and happy with our community, and we will never stop thinking about our day one believers, which you guys are all. And therefore, everybody who indeed has created an account, so that means by method of registration, will receive a one-time offer on Monday. This offer will basically be that you will get the the premium plan, so the vertical premium plan for the price of the basic plan, which is mega good value. You almost get 70% off on basically the total premium package. This will be for the whole year. And maybe, Mark, it's good to say that once the studio launches, we will not forget about you guys. But yeah, so I first of all, I think we're really happy to be able to give back. Second of all, by buying a subscription from us, you're really supporting us in the long term. There's a lot of stuff coming up. There's some really cool stuff happening on the studio side. So sign up, stay tuned, and again, thank you all for your support.
Yeah, amazing. I would grab this opportunity, guys. And all right, so Lawrence, everybody's probably asking, what is he doing over here? Well, explain him what you've done.
Lawrence, your mic is muted, so everybody's saying, I'm sorry for interrupting. No, I'm checking the chat. Yeah, but I think we gotta wait for some feedback from the chat. Chat, can you please let us know if he's audible right now? I can hear him. Okay. Can you hear me, guys? Because maybe I'll just jump in for a second. Um, okay. We can't hear you. We can hear you, but not him. Still not here. Okay, so then in this case, so Lawrence, everybody was asking, what is Lawrence doing here? He was obviously here for nothing because I am taking over whatever he was intended to say. But Lawrence, we're going to need your help in drawing the iPad winners, which is obviously what we need to do. Lauren was actually discussing that before we launched the payment system, we obviously just didn't want to come up with these prices and which features belong in which subscription package out of thin air. So we've obviously done a lot of research. We have leveraged several data platforms to conduct a specific research towards the pricing. Basically, you guys will be willing to pay for certain features and certain subscriptions. And based on the outcomes of that research, we have directly decided pricing. So thanks everybody for supporting us in filling in those surveys. But now, for those who actually did, there is an awesome opportunity to win an iPad. And Lawrence here is going to spin a wheel to decide who will be that winner, and we will ship that globally to him or her as soon as possible. Lawrence, can I ask you to? I will try to translate whatever you say, although I can't hear you right now as well.
Yeah, he just needs to bring up the spin wheel.
Okay, Lawrence. There we go. Can we make it big and large? And can we
Big
do a
and
little
large.
countdown? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, these are all the survey people that filled in the survey. Please put your last prayers in. We're going to roll the dice right now. Yeah, we have removed all the email addresses to keep it as anonymous as possible. Well, we have a winner, which is IIS
Woo!
Tolkien. Congratulations, IIS. Very happy. Um, awesome. And then there is obviously one more iPad to give away. So yeah, guys, final prayers. There we go. And the second winner is Pichek 4. Congratulations, both of you. We will reach out to you over email, probably by the end of this week or before the end of this week. Thanks for the person that probably just won the iPad and spent all his money to buy new Verdi. I can see in the chat. But the great guys. Thanks, Lawrence, for helping out here.
Yeah. So guys, this is what we like to do, right? You guys notice it already in our community chats as well, but also through these things, we always like to include our community in the process of building our platform. We think our community is an essential part in going towards the best product that brings the best value, especially for you guys. So, you guys participating and being active is always rewarded. Just like this, two guys just won an iPad, which is just amazing. So, guys, keep staying alert of all these opportunities. Keep participating in our communities, and you'll get more and more of these chances to win amazing prizes, either cash or tech gadgets, whatever. There's always something to win for your activity at Vertical.
I
So
think we should generate one prize maybe for the person that signs up to a subscription next week and pays with VerdeAI.
the
But we will
first person.
communicate about that. We'll communicate about the first person. We will communicate about an awesome prize that might be given away on Monday.
Ooh,
So
I don't think that's too bad an idea. I like it. All
I
right.
like it too. I hope the community likes it.
Mm.
One more free iPad maybe. Well, let's see. Let's
Uh,
see. Let's see.
Maybe ground price, make it even bigger, right? All right. Well, okay. All right, guys. So, a lot of information was shared here. A lot of great insights, beautiful demonstration by Frizo, and exciting news for that. On Monday, our payment system is going live. But I think now is the time to move forward to the questions. So let's see if our community has any questions regarding anything we discussed today, or some other questions that have been burning on your chest that you want to ask us right here, right now.
Let's have a look.
Yep, sure.
Uh, So Hans Lewis is asking about the security of the transaction process. So wallet data, credit card data, etc. on the Vertical website. Do you have it audited by third party? So first of
Um,
all, yes, we've
yes.
completed all the audits. Second of all, the credit card data will all flow through Stripe. So basically, you will never actually have to fill in your credit card information on the Vertical website itself. You will do this in the payment module that is basically hosted by Stripe. Mark, sorry, I interrupted you, I think.
No, no, no. So that's the thing, right? We partnered with Solidproof, one of the most respected blockchain security and development companies in the whole space. So these guys have been working tirelessly to make sure this is all sound and clear. They've built beautiful things for us before, and obviously we let these things audit by third parties. But these things are still in process. But the fact that Solidproof has built it is already an audit stamp on itself.
Exactly. And yeah, so the wallet will just be connected on the Vertical website, and the rest, the credit card data will flow through Stripe.
Yeah.
Um, will there be an APK version of vertical AI in the nearest future? A question by Silver.
An APK
I think
version.
he's meaning a app
APK.
version, an app version of vertical AI. So yes, actually, Silver, I'm assuming your question is going about whether we would launch an app for vertical AI. As we see heavy mobile usage right now on our platform, obviously this is a very data-driven but logical decision for us to work towards that. I can't give you a timeline yet, but soon there will be a vertical app also in the App Store and on Android.
Ah, yeah, it's Android operational. Yeah, yeah, exactly. You answered it correctly. All right, thank you for that question. I hope we answered it. Then we have a question of P for Pigeon, and I think Friso, you can take this one.
Are we going to use card payments for token buybacks or something towards increasing tokens value? It's a great question, P for Pigeon. Basically, as we have announced during the new tokenomics that we did, I think about 1.5 months ago, there is actually a burn back mechanism. So, a burning mechanism whereby we have pledged to burn every quarter profit share, basically a share of our profits that are made for payments made with VertAI. So to answer your question directly, any card payments will not be included in this burn calculations. This is actually to balance our token economy a little bit better. However, we will be burning VertAI based on how many VertAI payments we receive. So if people buy a subscription or subscribe to Vertical, or if they buy a pay-as-you-go pack, both these options, or if they start fine-tuning a model very soon, or renting compute, like all these services, if they're paid in VertAI, yeah, a share of the profit will be burned every quarter.
Yeah, correct. Let's see. And then we have the most beloved question that we get every week, of course. And that is, when is sex listing happening? Guys, listen, you have to realize that we have our token, and we want to make our token the most attractive way to pay on our platform. But that also means that our token needs to be as widely available as possible for as much people as possible. Well, like most of you know, last week we bridged to the Avalanche chain, which is the first step towards becoming multi-chain. Other chains will be coming in the future as well. That is all to support that mission and that vision. And sex listings are also part of that vision. We want to make sure that we can get as much of the retail people in as well. So sex listing is coming, guys. It is happening. We are just not going to pinpoint a date on it right here, right now. We first wanted to launch the payment system, but as you all know, we are in the midst of the execution of phase two. And in phase two, sex listing is a part. So just know that this phase that we're working on is going to be including a sex listing on an exchange that we feel is going to bring a lot of value to our community. So don't worry, we're working on it. It's
And
coming.
also by becoming MiCAR compliant and taking that as one of our first important steps to take towards becoming sex listed, we're now able to, especially because if you're not MiCAR compliant, you will not be able to offer your token to the European markets. And the European markets still constitute about 25% of all volume in the crypto space, right? So this is an essential market to be able to tackle. So instead of focusing on going to exchanges that would delist us a couple months later, we focused on becoming compliant. We are MiCAR ready at this point, and we're going to give a bit more updates about that very soon. But know that that is part of the strategy. First, make sure that we adhere to the rules, and then make sure that all the doors are now open for us, whereas they are closed for many other projects that are not MiCAR compliant at the moment. Yeah, hope
Yeah,
that answers the question.
great question. Oh,
Yeah.
awesome weekly recurring.
Um, so one more question I see here about, will you push advertising with the new payment system? I think that's a good question. Actually, today we came off another call with Google again. We are already doing, of course, marketing, as you might have noticed. However, yeah, when you spend on ads, where people are actually not able to generate revenue for you, it's obviously sunk cost. So once the payment system is live, it's much easier for us to spend more money online on digital ads. And yeah, right now our marketing performance is great. Hit is doing a really good job in keeping our customer acquisition cost as low as possible. We're seeing great uptake, and we intend to improve that. Sorry, to increase the amount of money spent on marketing very soon.
Well,
Indeed, after Monday.
well, I think that it's not. I don't think we're bragging if we tell the community that our person at Google that is managing our account actually told us that he has never seen any project with any digital product have such a low cost for conversion ever, right?
That's true. Yeah. We are the best performing company in his account portfolio. He is always baffled when he looks at our numbers. So yeah, of course we are super confident to increase our marketing expenditures, but then obviously we'd love to see some paying customers in return. So on Monday we will open the floodgates, and hopefully you will see the live tracker on registered users that we've put there for transparency on the homepage increase by a lot as well. So tell your friends, it's gonna happen, guys.
Tell your wife, tell your husband. All
Exactly.
right. All right. So we're going to go for two more questions. This one is still in line with marketing activity. It's too bad that we don't have our head of marketing here to tackle this question. But in general, I would say that yes, the moment that our payment system launches, we will be investing more money into user acquisition marketing, way more aggressive as we did before. Now we've depended a lot on organic traction, and now that we can actually earn money of it, and we have a product market fit, we're gonna be investing a lot more indeed into marketing.
Yeah.
And then I think that the final question that I get from one of our loyalist community members, which is an interesting one, and that is that what change are you going to bridge to in the future? And this is really dependent on, of course, the activity that we see, the opportunities that we can have, and also the support from the teams of the chains that we are bridging on. A couple of chains that we think that are interesting are the Solana chain and still the base layer 2 chain. So these two, they are on our on our screen as one of the next steps. It's going to be either one of the boats. We think both have a lot of volume, a lot of traders on there. There's a lot of value to be tapped into. But yeah, we still have to make a decision. But our mission is to become omni-chain. So might be both in the future. All right, guys. So this EMA has gone on for 40 minutes, which is totally fine. Of course, we had a very in-depth and very important presentation of Friso happening over here. But I do think that it's time to wrap it up. I would like to thank everyone for asking these questions. We always love to answer them here live directly to you. We always encourage you to take this opportunity to ask those questions. So thank you, everyone. Friso, thank you for being here. I know you like these things. You enjoy it. You're a great explainer and a great partner to have besides us besides me here in Vertical. And Lawrence, too bad we couldn't hear you because now you were just a placeholder, a pretty face placeholder.
Pretty face. And I will respond to any questions that are left in the chat, so they will not go unanswered. But thanks everyone for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Thanks, Mark.
Yeah.
And look forward to see you all as Vertical AI customers and paying with Vert AI from Monday.
Pay with
Get
Vert
in.
AI, guys. All right, guys. Well, have a great evening. Have a great day wherever you are in the world. This is Friso, Lawrence, and Mark tuning out.
Peace out.